Good evening, PA Figs. So I've got another tree to show tonight. This is Bifere, and it's very similar to Chicago Hardy. You can see here is the leaf on the Bifere, and right next to it is Hardy Chicago. Hardy Chicago is a little bit more defined, but you can see this other version of Hardy Chicago, which I believe came from the same tree. The leaves aren't quite as defined. So they're called Mount Etna type figs, and they're extremely similar, if not just slightly different. It's one of those things where, if you've got a lot of trees, feel free to collect both. You only got room for, less than 10. I don't really think you need both of them. You can see it's a little more, I don't know, less defined than the Chicago Hardy, so I don't think it's the same. But it is a little bit different. Bifere, I believe, means two crops in Italian. Two crops in Italian. And let's see, what do I have in here? This one seems ripe. So let's take a look at this guy. We'll bring him back to the table. Alright, here are the couple Bifere that we picked. I didn't get any Brabas off this year. I did trim it pretty heavily in the fall there. But yeah, no Brabas. So you can see it's very similar to Hardy Chicago. Haven't been able to make the designation that they're the same yet. A lot of people would say they probably are. I am always very reluctant to say figs are the same because there are so many figs that look very similar to each other. Leaf patterns are the same, but they just act a little bit differently. So I'm always very reluctant to say they are the same. I always keep the name I got from the collector originally on there. But let's see how these guys look. Ooh, that looks good. I'll set that one up for you to see while I move on to the next one. The next one is definitely overripe, but I'm still going to cut it open, see what's going on. Definitely overripe. But still a nice looking fig. Alright, let's try the overripe one first. As always, I'm going to do my SWD check, make sure there's no squirmies. Looks good. Oh, forget the overripe comment. That is astounding. That is spectacularly good. Wow. Oh. Okay, apparently this fig I need to let get a little bit overripe because that is delicious. Let's compare the not quite ripe one here. Making a mess here. Oh, that is extremely good too. Wow. Alright, Bifere showing its colors this year. Wow, that's good. Extremely good. And that's actually ripening when we've been having some rain the last couple days. Very good year for Bifere. Excellent. That's Bifere. Highly recommend this fig. Delicious. Alright, I'm PA Figs. Have a good night.